Just breathe into your heart and out of the mind. Breathe into your wisdom. Yeah, right where you are. Notice what's going on, what's happening. Just be right where you are. And breathe. Get a sense of what that feels like where you are. Yes. My topic. Get over dis-ease. That means lack of comfort. That means imbalance. That means disharmony. That means conflict. That means war. That means the war of opposites. However, it's opposites that produce what we call this reality or duality reality. A place where you have light and dark as opposites, and yet each has to have the other for the other to be there. So when you know that, that means you know that who you are is greater than light or dark or colors or sound. And as you know that at who you are, at your authentic, most authentic self, and we still are using words to help us get to that place beyond words, beyond this, is that we notice when we're really in harmony. I have to tell you this. I finally got the raw milk. I know you people, you're vegans and all that. That's great. I like it because I would be too. And I am if I can't get the raw organic milk. It's the best, I'm telling you. So anyway, they finally got it again up here where I am. And when I got some, I absolutely let myself have a glass of it last night. And it was like, yeah. I mean, it's like, whether I'm addicted, I'm not addicted, I don't know. But, oh, it was like, yes, mother's milk. Transformation through the love of a mother for her baby, her child, her beloved, her precious. And that's who you are, you see. And I are. I am as well. To get over disease, we have to look at what is the cause of dis-ease, because dis-ease is not natural. Well, you have to have natural and unnatural. That means natural has to have unnatural to exist? No. Unnatural has to have natural to exist, because natural is an absolute. And when you shift it down into judging or evaluating, in a sense, this reality as, what may I say, divided in opposites, like and dislike, hot and cold, black and white, up and down, heads and tails on a coin. Both of them, you have to have heads for tails to exist. You have to have tails for... This is what happens with concepts. This is what happens with ideas. This is what happens with language that is actually having us take those basic elements of sounds or letters or colors, vibrations and such, through our emotions, our intentions, because of who we are as eternal divine beings, with all godlike powers, qualities, and abilities, even beyond anything you can conceive of, and inconceivably and simultaneously happening now. It's the now that is you, where you are connecting with Source, and you are fully in harmony. So when disharmony comes, it's that conflict in the mind where something happens and the mind makes up a story. And then we believe the story. And that's how you can never argue with someone, because their mind made up a story and so do you. And it was true for both of you, but both of them were lies. Both of them, because you wouldn't have conflict anymore. When you tell the truth, there is no conflict. And that's why the truth is not supposed to be known and taught in some kind of what do you call, spiritual, religious, new, old philosophies that, oh, there's no absolute truth. Your truth, my opinion, your opinion doesn't matter. There's no absolute. There's no absolute good, because there's just good and bad, and that's just, they need each other. No, absolute goodness does not need absolute badness to exist. Absolute goodness is us. Absolute ungodliness, or what you might call that, is someone who's making thoughts and words absolute. When someone says there's absolutely no absolute, well, then you made your words as absolute. So what did you do? Cheat yourself. Cheat yourself out of who you are and what you are. Okay. So then this, how you get over dis-ease, is you notice the cause of the discomfort, the expectations, the beliefs, how the mind makes up the story, how you react to it, how you feel about it, what you do about it. So you got all these people, and you got all these people with movies and narratives and stories and libraries and internet volumes and volumes. But what are the all baked on? The conflict. See, the opposites. That generates just like a plus and a minus on a battery, and we emotionalize it because we give it life and say it's true and real and God, when we are superior to the Word. And then what happened is, we don't make the Word God. We can't make anybody anything or whatever. That's not what we are or who we are. You have to know yourself, and the more you know who you really are, the more you know of the divine of God, and the more you know of the divine and what's possible, the more you know of yourself. And then also, the more you're able to view this and perceive this as for really it is, you're able to stand back as a witness and an observer and stay centered in who you are in every single moment of now, because it is only in the moment of now when what needs to be will be and is. I've been listening to something that was really good. Don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is now all right. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is now all right. Together, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is now all right. One more time. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is now all right. And then guess what? You say, well, it really isn't. No, you go back to the absolute truth of who you really are, and that is true. So then take a look at the postulate, the concept, the idea of where you malpracticed on yourself and cursed yourself. You say, put a spell on yourself to suffer through dis-ease. Take a nice breath. Let it go. Focus on your heart. And all is well.